Hello, Cancer. This is your reading for the week of July 9th to July 15th. Cancer, for sun, moon, or rising signs, depending on what you resonate best with. These are general readings. Let's go ahead and have a look and see what message or messages come through for you for this week, Cancer. Cancer. So Cancer, the messages that I'm seeing for you this week, I do feel like there could be some kind of major energy this week. I do see a very strong motherly type energy coming through, a very nurturing and healing energy that could quite possibly be connected with some group, possibly an organization, or this could simply be you're viewing your position in this group or organization as some kind of traditional role. I do want to say that this could be some kind of energy that you're trying to expand, possibly the expansion of yourself within this group, or possibly the expansion of your ideas that you have within the group. I do feel that you're currently kind of viewing this group or this organization in general, possibly making some kind of plans for possibly being more involved or possibly helping others that are in that group, possibly nurturing or helping or even providing some kind of healing for the individuals within that group. And this could also have to do with your own beliefs or own ideologies of what your role should be within that group. I feel that this could possibly be some kind of religious organization or some kind of organization that may provide counseling or may provide help and aid to other individuals. So this could even be some kind of spiritual group. I do say this because I am getting some kind of indication of church, and church not necessarily for meaning religion, but church in the sense that traditionally it's a place that individuals could go to find sanctuary and refuge. So I am feeling that for you, Cancer, this week there is some kind of possible group or expansion that you're wanting to have within this group in this week. You're possibly asking yourself the questions if there's some kind of aid that you can provide to this group, some kind of assistance to the individuals within the group. I do feel like you've been planning about it. You've been kind of looking towards this as a possibility. However, I feel for whatever reason, it's kind of been a little bit burdensome. I feel that perhaps the ideologies are not exactly what you're aligned with. I do feel that there may be some kind of slight challenges, possibly regarding the ideologies of this group, regarding the beliefs of this group. I feel that you are a part of it. However, you may be questioning if you go along 100% with what the group thinks or what this organization thinks. And sometimes if we take this as a religious organization, oftentimes we're not necessarily in accordance with the particular ideology of that organization, for example. I feel that this has kind of been some kind of decision that you've been trying to make possibly for some time, that you want to contribute, that you want to be part of it, but for whatever reason, it feels like kind of a heavier task. It feels maybe possibly burdensome to go along with the ideas of this group. And like I said, this almost feels like there's going to be some kind of conflict or some kind of challenge, possibly regarding these beliefs or the ideologies of that group. In fact, I do feel like there will be some kind of changes, even though some kind of foundation is trying to be built on this concept. I feel that something is going to change, and I do feel like this does refer to some kind of way of thinking that is going to change. And it's going to bring you almost to a more contemplative state. It's going to bring you to some slight hesitation prior to moving forward, and hesitation in the sense that there's kind of this waiting period, but this waiting period that is allowing you to think a little bit and assess the situation a little bit, allowing you to essentially see what it is that you've planted, so to speak, or see what it is that you've actually laid down to start some kind of foundation. It's going to give you a little bit of a reflective period, or the possibility to reflect on whatever these beliefs or ideologies are within this group. I feel, Cancer, that this is going to be the main highlight for this week. Is really, you're in a position, you are the type of individual that you are nurturing, you do want to give to others, you want to really help others, you have really that motherly instinct, and you always want to try to help and want to care for others in a very compassionate and loving way. This is your natural energy, even coming through here as a feminine energy. Our Venus, our Empress, which is connected to the earth and fertility, is also very similar to your energy, Cancer, being water, that it is very nurturing, that it provides substance, it provides nourishment. And I feel like you have that natural mothering quality within you, hence the reason you're trying to expand or trying to be part of this kind of group, this kind of situation, which could possibly be within some kind of organization, religious organization, or spiritual organization in general. I do feel that you're making the plans, you're kind of making some decision how you can move forward, how you can make this happen, how you can expand within this group. And it is kind of a heavy burden. I feel like this has to do particularly with the way that this particular group is feeling, and it's kind of bringing you this feeling of having extra weight on your shoulders, essentially, possibly having to do with how this group is structured, how the group is organized. And I believe towards the end of the week there's going to be some kind of collapse or some kind of downfall or some kind of change regarding the way regarding something that you're thinking, or regarding the beliefs, or regarding the thoughts in general of this group, Cancer, because I do see this kind of collapse of a certain way of thinking. For example, if we take our tower specifically from our crown, as the crown comes off the tower and everything comes crumbling down, I feel like this thing happening, whatever this is, this could be, working with or trying to help the others in the group. Hence the reason that this kind of belief is collapsing, or it could have something to do with something that this is feeling heavier now to you, that this kind of feels like an objective that is putting a lot of weight on your shoulders, or it has something to do with the belief in general, that you're deciding if this is the group that you want to align yourself with. And I feel that after this belief or this way of thinking starts to crumble, I do believe that there's going to be some kind of period of waiting and waiting that is going to provide you some time to reflect on the situation overall. So that is the message that I'm seeing for you for this week, Cancer. I do want to add that if this has to do with a relationship, if you're currently dealing with a relationship, our Hierophant could possibly indicate some kind of traditional role that you're playing in the relationship. I believe that by the end of the week, the result is going to be the same nonetheless. I believe that the relationship is maybe not the way that you're currently thinking. You're not in alignment with the thoughts of this particular person. And I feel that you may be having some challenges providing nurturing or providing aid to this individual based on the way that they are thinking. You're not necessarily in alignment, so you're having to make this decision if you want to continue to move forward with a person that doesn't think the way that you think. So whether we're talking about a group or organization, or a structure, or whether we're talking about a relationship or even possibly a work situation. This could sometimes be even a work structure here that we're relating to. However, the general message is going to be that I feel like there's going to be something that has to do with the beliefs, how this group or how this person or individual is thinking, that you're deciding if you're in alignment with this or not. And if you're not in alignment with it, moving forward, is that something you want to move forward with? If you want to move forward with something or someone that you're not necessarily in alignment with. Your general energy that I'm seeing here is that you want to expand within the group or in the relationship. You want to provide aid, you want to provide nurturing. There may be such a structure set up within this group or in this other person that doesn't allow you the space to expand. I feel some kind of expansion here, some kind of need that you have to want to nurture and expand is being blocked, or is being essentially is starting to collapse. And this could have to do with the fact that you want to expand in general and there's a block, or the fact that your thoughts are not in alignment with the thoughts of this group or this person, hence the reason this is going to collapse. It is going to give you a period, some time away, some time to spend in thinking to decide if you want to essentially move forward with this group or with this person into the future. So that's the overall message for you, Cancer, for this week. Let me know if you have questions or comments. If you like this material, do subscribe and have a good week.